Most complete beginners in ecom believe that scaling a brand requires spending a lot of money on Facebook ads or TikTok ads or hiring a massive agency that will solve all the problem that writes pretty emails but they actually don't convert. But with ad costs rising every single day, relying 100% on paid ads is just like a sinking ship. And the truth is, you can actually generate tens of thousands of dollars in profit just with the traffic that you already have. Just recently, we worked with a health and wellness brand who had absolutely nothing inside their Klaviyo account. So no flows, no pop-ups, no campaigns, no nothing. And after implementing our system, we generated over $62,000 in just 30 days, just from email alone. So what if I told you that you don't need a massive ad budget or any prior experience just to stop losing those sales? All it takes is our unique mechanism, an automated retention system that combines stunning visuals that capture attention and psychology-driven copy that converts customers, built exclusively for Klaviyo. So in this full masterclass, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can go from $0 to $50,000 plus per month in revenue from those emails alone. I have completely dummy-proofed the entire process, giving you the exact step-by-step guide that you can use on your own stores. Here's why email is the most powerful channel in e-commerce, right? So number one, the numbers don't lie, right? So these are real world data. I did not make this shit up. Everyone talks about ROAS on paid ads, but almost nobody talks about the ROI on email. And here's why that's a massive blind spot, right? So for every dollar you spend on email marketing, you get $42 back. So that's 42 ROAS, right? And there's 4.4 billion email users worldwide. So your mother, your grandma, even like a 12-year-old has email. So they're checking email every single day. Yeah, it's bigger than any social platform, right? And email is 40x more effective than Facebook and Twitter combined at acquiring customers. So paid ads rent your attention. The moment you stop spending, the traffic stops. But your email list, that's an asset you own. No algorithm can take it away. No platform can shut it down. So your ad accounts could get banned, you get canceled like Andrew Tate, but you still have your email list. So the brand's doing $50K per month is in email revenue, didn't necessarily have bigger list. They had better systems working on the list they already had. So most e-commerce brands are leaving 30 to 40% of their possible revenue on the table simply by not having a proper email system in place. So this is how the e-com brands look like right here. They're basically burning money in real time. So right, the customer lifecycle nobody talks about. So every single customer who lands on your website goes through a lifecycle. They discover you, they browse, they consider buying, they either buy or leave, and if they do buy, they either come back or they don't. So paid ads only touch the very first moment of that journey. Everything that happens after the click, that's on you. So gonna be number one is discovery. So like I said, they see your ad, they land your site. This is what the ads do. Consideration, they browse, they compare, they think about it, most leave without buying, and they just go on with their day. Phase 3, first purchase. So small percentage converts, most still don't. And the retention, will they come back without email? Probably not. With email, you bring them back easily and automatically. So number 5, loyalty. So repeat buyers are worth 5x more than new customers. So email has how you build this. So most brands invest everything in the first step and ignore all the others. So they're essentially filling a bucket with a massive hole at the bottom. So email doesn't just help you sell. It covers every stage of the customer journey automatically, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So this is what they look like. The brands right here, filling up a bucket with a lot of holes. So this is you if you don't have any email system in place. All right. So what a retention system actually means. When most people hear email marketing, they picture a newsletter, a weekly roundup nobody asked for, crammed with promotions and filler copy, or just sales email that looks annoying. So that's not what we're talking about. A retention system is something completely different. So it has 4 pillars. You got the flows, campaigns, segmentation, and A/B testing. So for the flows, these are automated emails that trigger based on what a customer does or doesn't do on your site. So they run 24/7 without you touching anything. So, and then the campaigns. So these are scheduled sends that go to the right segment at the right time. not everyone, not randomly. So these are like scheduled emails, just like how just like Black Friday emails or 4th of July emails that get sent at 8 a.m. EST. So these are one-time sends. These aren't automatic. So these go blast on everyone on the list or on the segment that you pick. Now, segmentation. So splitting your list so that each person only gets emails that are relevant to where they are in their journey. So these could be like a non-buyer segment, buyer segment, or engaged non-buyer segments, something like that. A/B testing. So continuously improving every send based on real data, not gut feeling. So when you combine all 4 of these properly, you're not sending emails. You're running a fully automated revenue engine that works while you sleep. So this is how you're gonna look like. You're gonna be like Mayweather, and this is how your phone's gonna look like, right? So if you have these retention system in place. Now, the mindset shift. So here's the shift that separates a brand stuck at 10K per month from brands doing 50K per month in email alone. So the old thinking, I need more traffic. Email is just a newsletter. I'll send an email when I have a sale. That's the old way of thinking. That's pretty dumb. That's low IQ. Now the new way of thinking, am I converting the traffic I already have? Email is my highest ROI automated revenue channel. My system runs 24/7 and generates revenue without me. So these are high level stuff. You need to change your mindset on this. Now, the empty storefront analogy. So here's an analogy that makes the whole system click instantly, even if you've never touched email marketing before. So the setup. So imagine your e-com website is a massive physical retail store, the size of a department mall, hundreds of products, thousands of square feet. So paid ads are the buses to drop customers off at the front door. Every ad you run is a bus route. You're paying for every bus, every route, every passenger, and thousands of people are arriving every single day. Now the problem, here's what most e-commerce stores look like on the inside. So there's no greeters, no cashiers, no aisle signs, nobody to answer questions, no one guiding anyone anywhere. So customers walk in, look around, get confused, and walk straight back out. You pay to get them there, and you let them leave for free. So no follow-up, no second chance. So this is what happens on your website every single day without a proper email system. Traffic is there, the buyers are there, but nobody's inside to close the sale for you. So gonna be like this. The solution, a 24/7 automated sales team. So setting up Klaviyo flows is like instantly hiring a 24/7 automated sales team, one that never sleeps, never takes a day off, and works on pure results. So these guys don't ask for PTO and they don't ask for a raise. So number 1 is the welcome flow. So it greets every new subscriber the moment they sign up. So introduces the brand, builds trust, and drives the first sale while interest is at its peak. So for the welcome flow, we want to think of it as like a retargeting ad. So instead of spending thousands of dollars on the ads, you just like use the welcome flow to enrich the customer, introduce the brand, and get them to convert. So that's where the welcome flow comes in. Now, the abandoned cart, number 2, catches customers who added to cart but did not reach checkout. So removes the friction and brings them back to complete the purchase. So people have the attention span of a goldfish nowadays. Let's say they added something to cart and then their mom called or their dog ran away. So they were in the buying journey, they were ready, something happened, right? Same thing with the abandoned checkout flow. So the highest intent flow in your entire system. These people had their card out, so they're way hotter. A well-timed email gets them over the finish line. So again, they got distracted. We get them back. Same with the browse abandon. So, but this time follows up with anyone who looked at the product but did not add to cart. Walks them back to exactly what they were looking at to continue the buying journey. So maybe they were reading something and then something happened. So site abandon. So catches the visitors who landed on your site but left without doing anything. So brings them back before they forget you exist. Post purchase. So turns first time buyers into repeat customers. Follow-ups. It reinforces the purchase decision, builds loyalty, and drives the second sale automatically. Win back. Re-engage customers who haven't bought in 60, 90, or 120 days. Your cheapest customer convert is one who already bought from you before. So these are like easy sale basically. Right, so these flows run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, capturing the revenue we're letting walk out the door. So it's gonna be a money printer for you guys, just like this one. All right, dummy proof implementation. So here's the exact checklist: 3 green flags every brand needs in place, and 2 red flags that are silently killing results right now. So green flag number 1, email sign-up form converting at 8%. So most brands run pop-ups at 2 to 3% and think that's normal. It's not. That means you're losing 5 to 6% of your visitors before they ever enter your funnel. So with the right offer, the right timing, and the right copy, 8% is completely achievable. This is the top of your entire email funnel, so fix this first. So as you can see on the emails right here, these are micro commits. So we don't ask them for the email off the bat. We kind of like asking a few questions about what they're buying. So yeah, because most brands ask for the email off the bat, so it's gonna set people off, and as a result, they're just gonna find the X right here and exit. So on this one, it's more interactive. It's like more genuine approach. So this is why it works. Green flag number 2, 11 strategic flows. So 7 email flows and 4 SMS flows. So not 3 flows, not 5, you need 11. Each one targeting a specific stage of the customer journey. So email flows, we talked about that. And the SMS, we got the welcome, better checkout, browse abandon, and win back. So flows are the engine, campaigns are the fuel. You need both running together to consistently hit at least 50K a month in email. Green flag number 3, 3 to 4 campaign sends per week. So the brands doing 50K plus in monthly email are sending 3 to 4 campaigns every single week, not once a month. With proper segmentation in place, you can send that frequently without burning your list. So consistency always beats perfection. So these are the recent campaigns we sent for a brand. So there was a Prime Day sale recently, and as you can see, we also send out a plain text email from the founder. These campaigns work really well. Because it looks like a personal email from the founder. Yeah, it even converts way better than the graphic email. So highly recommend you guys test that out. Red flag number 1, choosing design or copy instead of demanding both. So design without copy equals beautiful emails nobody acts on. Copy without design equals high converting words nobody opens. So the brands at 50K per month demand both. Don't let anyone talk to you to sell anything for one. So it's gonna be stunning visuals that capture attention and psychology driven copy that converts. So it's gonna be the 2 right there. Red flag number 2, blasting generic emails without segmentation or A/B testing. So sending to your full list every time destroys deliverability. So open rate stacks, spam complaints rise, and your domain takes months to recover. So as a result, your emails end up in the spam folder. Without A/B testing, you're guessing. Segmentation means the right email to the right person at the right time. That's where the money actually lives. So this is the only spam we tolerate. Alright, so this one is a pop-up form from a brand. As you can see, 15% submit rate. Alright, so in this video, I'm basically gonna break down the anatomy of the pop-up, why it performed really well. Alright, so this is the brand pop-up right here. So as you can see, we asked them if they want 10% off your next order, and we just have a button that says yes, I want it, and a no thanks, I'll pay full price. And if you notice, there's no X right here, right? Because when someone sees a pop-up, as a reflex, they just find the X, right? Because it's a distraction. They're scrolling, trying to buy something, and then something like this comes up. They just want to find the X, right? So in this case, we made the X invisible, and as a result, people are forced to see the offer right here. And who doesn't want 10% off, right? So yeah, they click yes, I want it, and then boom, we ask them for their email. So this is one of the reasons why the email performed really well, because we're kind of asking them a question and not shoving an email opt-in in front of their face. So highly recommend you guys do this for your own store. And yeah, as you can see, as a result, 15% submit rate. So highly recommend you guys do this. So yeah, let me just show you guys what the flows look like. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7, because like the abandoned cart and checkout are basically like the same thing, just with different triggers. So yeah, as you can see, the welcome flow right here looks really good. Anyone can do this. It looks complicated at first, but yeah, especially if you hire a designer to design all these stuff, it's gonna be way better, right? Plus with the use of AI, you could just like make this no problem. All right, so yeah, welcome flow, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 email flows are basically like nurturing the new subscriber about the brand. So you can see welcome to Odinson. You can see built on self-improvement. It's more like branding type thing. And these are the reviews. Direct response, 48 hours to claim free gift. Us versus them, last chance, and then a plain text email from the founder, right? Now, for the abandoned cart / checkout, it's going to be very simple. A reminder right here on email 1. Email 2 is a plain text email from the founder. basically reminding them of their item. And then there's two AC3 and AC3A, 3B. AC3A is basically for non-buyers. AC3B is basically for people who bought something from the brand, right? So browse abandon. As you can see, something catch your eye. Take another look. Same different discount for buyers and non-buyers. Turn site abandon flows, right? Get them back on the site, and then a plain text email from the founder again, and then a post purchase thank you email. So feel free to pause, and yeah, and a win back flow. Sorry, win back flow. Email 1, plain text from the founder. Email 2, 15% off. Email 3, direct response, last chance, right? So yeah, these are like the flows basically. You can just like copy this format, and then yeah, cheers.